And that's all because of you. And I just am so honored to be talking to you again, because I think the last time we talked to each other was probably way back in the fireside chat thing that was going on in the very early days before everything went exponentially into a frenzy where we got so many people coming in and changing the dynamic where it had to go to the next level. It was being forced to go to the next level. So I think that's all I have to say. And then everybody just come to trivia and have fun. I love being a game show host. And I just a shout out to everybody. And thanks for your time, Ash. We love you.
Thank you so much, Stephen. That was beautiful. I think that would be fun to get together. Thank you again. Back to you, Chris.
He's a riot, Brother Ash. He really is a great guy. Very intelligent, too. All right. I've been waiting to call this guy because I haven't, well, I've seen him. I talked to his wife a lot, but it's my pleasure from the monk community, Mr. Suker Yang, brother. The floor is yours.
Well, thank you, Grace, and greeting and blessing to Ash, especially, and to everyone in the panel. It's a wonderful day and wonderful historic journey that I feel so glad to be part of it. I like the link today. Historic coming back or historic comeback. And I think this is not just an incident, but it is meant to be for this time of our life. Especially we are in Holy Week and looking forward to Good Friday and Easter, the resurrection. And so I am a strong believer in higher power. I am a strongly believer in prayer. And I just want Ash to know that I thank you for your strong faith in God as well. And you often mention about, the harder battle, the sweeter the drink, winner never quit, and quitter never win. And I strongly believe in that. Not only that, but in the Holy Book, scriptures also said that, if you're not giving up, you will reap what you sow. And so, as a strong believer, I want you to know that we've been praying for you, and not only just prayer, but we fast, our group fast. And you have people who are committed to this journey with you, no matter how long it takes. When will that be? The dream or the destiny? When will that be? We will continue to be part of this. And so I just want you to know that we are reminded just yesterday, actually, we every Tuesday we we pray together. I am a strong believer of prayer warriors. And because the God who believe is faithful, and again, the reflection from yesterday was from Isaiah 40, 29 to 31. And the very last verse, 31. Those who wait, those who hope in the Lord, they will renew their strength. They will walk and they will be mounted like eagle. They will fly and not be weary. And so I strongly believe in that, and that God will bring this to a reality in time, in God's time, God's own time. We will continue to be with you. And you mentioned that, we have experience, we have these wonderful people, we built this relationship. We are not starting from scratch, but I really strongly believe that we have one person who is behind us, and God is with us in this journey. And so we will get to where we are. And so just want to say that to give you some encouragement that we are behind you, and we are praying for you and for this project. And actually, the one who lead us, who is the one who gives you this vision and this mission, will bring it into completion. at the proper time. And I have one question. Um, because our people around the world, and especially in the mountains, and often they don't have uh, good access to the internet, and oftentimes they have trouble with email, and they are worried if they can access the emails, will there be a chance for them to come back? Will that be fixed eventually at the proper time? Maybe you can answer that. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Question about email. If people who can no longer access their emails, then we will come back. Will there be any challenges for them?
Yeah, you're talking about to access the old account, like to access ONPASSIVE? Okay.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Use that original email.
Trying to not to get distracted or lead you in a different direction. Okay. In a bulk narrative that whatever is going to help you and keep you in control of your account, we will do it. So we can do any change in terms of like whether change in the account or grant everybody access, allow you to change. That's okay if needed. So keep that in mind. So if we do that and we get busy with it, lots of changes, and then it's not necessary. It all depends on. It boils down to what we want to do with ONPASSIVE after the actions that we are working on. But this is something we can control if needed. We might not need it.
Thank you. Thank you. Back to our captains.
Thank you.
Thank you, Suker. Very good to see you. Okay, who did I say was next? I'm going to do the ladies first, gentlemen. I know we have a couple gentlemen, which is my brother Red, my brother Bob, but I'd like to, and Gershmender. I'd like to do the ladies first because it's very early in the morning for Narelle. So I want to call on my sister. We are glad you're here. Narelle Warcott, the floor is yours, Miss Australia.
Thank you so much, Chris. And hello, Mr. Ash. How are you going?
Fantastic. We're happy to see you and glad you're well again and strong.
Yeah,
I'm sure
there's something
you believe in the prayers thousands went through your way.
Absolutely.
And hope you're improving and feeling better and better every day.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
You look like it, yeah.
Well, that was carnival.
It's amazing that day when it happened. I saw you on just the last hours. You were there, and I thought you looked good.
I do feel good too, and I am very healthy. I do believe that I had a bit of a stress heart attack, and there was a couple of things, and I'll just go through them. Sorry if it's a little bit all over the place. I'm doing a marty because it's 4 a.m. One of the things you said is you can't create, or you're unable to create positivity if you don't love what you do, or if it's coming from a negative situation or a negative mindset. And I truly believe in that. From day dot, we've grown so much, even for myself, and I will speak about myself here just for a bit. Sorry, Chris. But myself, I came into this for a completely different reason than most, and I came in for Obless for Miss Meme, my great niece with cerebral palsy. I wasn't looking for a business. I wasn't looking for extra income. I was quite happy because when you've been through things in life, you become not settled, but you definitely appreciate or have gratitude for so much more when you've had open heart surgery, which is coming up 10 years in July for my open heart surgery triple bypass. And I'm still here. 2 years ago, I had a heart attack and I was taken into hospital. And because of everybody's prayers, my heart did its own little bypass. And again, this time, there's a little bit of a blockage, but they can't stent it. But my main artery frontal artery is pumping like a 16-year-old girl. It's flowing well. It's doing what it should do. So thank you, everyone, for your prayers. I really do appreciate it. My dedication to ONPASSIVE has moved in different directions, and it really does sort of bring about, I suppose, what I'm feeling now. And the energy that you have brought this time feels different. Okay, it feels from the heart, even though those first few years of listening to you were from the heart. It changed direction, and I don't know. And please forgive me for being so blunt, but I don't know if you saw that straight away. But coming from the heart, I felt that this direction was going, and I sort of wondered whether it was a US American thing of razzmatazz and yeehaw and glamour and fireworks, and it sort of startled me a bit because it sort of made me step back and think or rethink where was this sort of going, and that heart sort of feeling was starting to be lost in a sense of all of that. I know what you've been through, and I appreciate that. The fact that you're still sitting here, as Marty said, is good enough for me to follow you to the moon and back. We all praise God, or I praise God above anybody else. There is no other person, no other being above and beyond him. He has us all here for all different reasons, and I want to thank you for that. So, like I said, I just feel this time it's stronger, it's more aligned, the energy is different, and we're back to that heart feeling again. We want to change the world. We're here to bring hope to humanity. That's what it's all about, and that's what it was all about in the beginning. So I just fell in love with your heart, and I'm glad that that's back where it never left. But I think too many influences changed or took over. So I just want to say that from my heart. Just one thing I wrote down, I said that come from one of the things as we go through life is we need to unlearn certain things. And one of the things I had to unlearn in a sense was that sense of trust. And we've all spoken about, or certain people have spoken about that tonight. One of my biggest things coming into this, because it was for Obless, because it wasn't for a business, is I took on the business side of things because I have been in business and I have been online. And I took that as a different way of being able to create or have Australia and New Zealand surrounding islands on the map. However, in saying that, I took on also things that I didn't think that I would have to do. It created me as a new person, as a different person that I still can when I thought that I couldn't. Everybody here has uplifted me in that sense by being there, by building that trust backwards and forwards. So I just wanted to share that. I want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you, Mr. Ash, for having the heart and bringing the heart back into what it is you want to share out there and what you want us to stand beside you in doing. So thank you so much, and bless you.
Bless you too. Thank you, Nariel. It was so lovely to see you again. And thank you for everything you said.
You, brother Chris.
I'm going to play hard to get.
I know
back to you. Back to you, brother. Okay.
You're funny. He does have a very good sense of humor, folks. All right, I'm going to bring
You're
out
the
my.
best.
No, not as good as you, but close. I'm going to bring out my beautiful sister from Germany, who actually fell in love because of this amazing company, and I'm extremely happy for it. It's great to see you, Angie Han. Unmute yourself.
Hi everyone.
Hi, Angie.
I will make. Hi, how are you, Ed?
Fantastic. Good to see you.
Thank you. Actually, I will make it very short. I just missed you and I missed our webinars. And last week, I personally felt the sparkle of ONPASSIVE back, or of our vision and mission. the magic, and I miss that too much. And after giving the update to the German-speaking people, I got tons of messages where people were asking me, "What can we do for Ash? What can we do to make sure that he knows we are standing beside him, we are standing behind him, around him? If he needs anything, he should not hesitate to ask." And they were asking me to deliver that message, and I wanted to do that. Bad people are everywhere. We all experience to be cheated on or they lie to us. I mean, we are just humans, and I'm too much happy to be here, and be sure we all love you and support you no matter what, and we go wherever you will go. That's it, actually.
As you said, short, but was really beautiful and powerful. Thank you so much, and thanks to the German community. Uh, we're we're happy that they are still around and they care. So to plug in and follow the updates and the developments as we go, that would be helpful, so we can be on the same page and hopefully avoid things of the past and mistakes. Again, delighted to see you and wish you the best. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you, brother. He's gonna make me laugh every time. All right, so we're down to 4 more hands, and we might be able to close this baby off. So let's bring in. I'm gonna do actually Wasim, because he's back, and I don't know if he's gonna lose it. Wasim Gershmender, Bob, and I'm gonna save the best for last, Red Redford. So Wasim, the floor is yours. Gersh, you're on deck.
Thank you very much, Chris, sir. I'm really sorry. Actually, here power cut, due to power cut, I was off. So I don't know. You did listen my initial sharing, but actually I'm connected with beside Pakistan 3 countries: India, Bangladesh, and Nepal. They understand Urdu language, so they ask me a question. They connect with me, so that's why I'm asking this question. And again, for my understanding, because English is not my basic language, so sometimes we need explanation to understand the ash wording. So actually. In previous webinar you mentioned about, and this webinar too, new business plan we had some big changes. So I wanted to ask, will be using the same products in coming, or some new products or some old products, because we are very attached with previous products like O Connect, O Mail, O Net, and many. And if you remember, in 2022, when you came in Pakistan virtually on my physical event, you told about Old Academy collaboration with University of Punjab, Pakistan, and many things. But now things are completely changed. So I will not ask about next chapter or many things, but I want to ask about products. So if you are comfortable to answer, so please give me answer. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure when you watch the playback, you're gonna be more clear about. We want to disconnect from the past. I've said that, but I'll repeat it. And basically, the entire whole thing is changed. Okay, you will find some similarity if that's what you've expected, but nothing is being repeated. So let that go. And what I can tell you is a whole new concept. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Back to you. Yes, back to you.
Thank you,
Chris.
Thank you, Wasim. Sorry you kept getting booted out from the internet, but you're good. Go back and listen, like you said. You missed a lot because you were bouncing. So, all right, let me bring this next guy in. It drives me crazy. We call him Gershmender Dillon. The floor is yours, brother.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much, brother. And thank you, Ash, for giving us such a clear cut view of the next business plan. And though there's many questions, but which I got so many messages about a few things. Only I'm going to ask you one or two questions regarding that. But definitely the way we are shaping up, I think I love that, and your clarity in giving up the whole scenario, the whole picture in few words. I think that is much more, I think, clear to everyone. No doubt. At the same time, I must say, Ash, I don't know why this vision has created such an emotional bond of all of our founders, that they love their own passive so much. I get so many messages daily from last week, especially that they will be missing on passive, and they just want to see on passive, like this type of message. I said, okay, everything is here. On passive has not gone anywhere. This is just something new which has come up, and definitely on passive will also be here one day. And but on to that, there was many questions. This particular, which I'm going to ask you, Ash, that when we say that we are transforming everything which is not related to on passive. So the one question which I received in such a huge number was that their team structure, or whatever we say, that is that is going to be same to the new business plan, and or will the logins will be the same with OMail or with the Gmail? So if you can elaborate on this, if you are comfortable to answer these questions.
Similar to what I just addressed, of course, thank you for everything you said, Grismander. We're always, delighted to have you. What I can tell you is, according to the need, we're able to do that. If we need to have the same access, okay, we will allow you to access it through your regular mail, traditional email or O-mail, perhaps just to do, if we need it. But when we get there, how to grant you access to the next chapter, we'll discuss that, and we'll have clarity together moving forward. At least some of the leaders here will always consult with you and brainstorm like a couple of options and see the best possible scenario. Obviously, one of the main observations is I really want to be as completely detached and disconnected from the previous platform. I want to find a way without relying on any connection. If we decide we are going to onboard people in similar structure, it has to abide by some rules or regulations. Like there might be a sense of qualification. I wouldn't oppose the idea of having a priority or given a privilege and some advantage to previous crowd into the new platforms. Okay, so that can be discussed in there. But generally speaking, I like it to be completely different. So we don't. Oh, I was this way. I was that way. This is going to allow us, in a way, redecorate, refurnish, and design the new home completely from scratch. We don't have to move anything from the past. Past is going to stay there. We're not saying, oh, it's gone. It's like, okay, we've got to solve so many things. Keep that in mind, Chrisminder and everybody. Like, if we wait until we solve that, again, don't go too much with the timing, okay? But the concept, we will have to clear everything outstanding with, let's say, with ONPASSIVE, whether it's commissions, whether it's staff, whether it's cases, whether it's legality, whether it's SEC, all of that. How long would it take? No idea. But what I know is you and I don't want to wait until all of that cleared and we say now we can think of the next phase. No. Every day we're preparing for tomorrow. So we've been preparing and we continue preparing so we can save time. So we're going to access logically new chapter and move on while this still being settled. You understand which one is first, the chicken or the egg? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to touch up on this. I know your head is going to explode, specifically you, Grisminder, but I don't want anybody to take the transformation or interpretation from anyone else. Just hear me saying it. This is for the sake of illustration only. This is not actual. I am not claiming any guarantee or any promise to anyone, but I'm going to give you the possibilities. The possibilities are unlimited with this platform. In such a way, goes back to, if businesses are going to have the ability to benefit. You're a business owner as of now, but also you have so much to teach. And the Indian community or society in general, okay, they love education. One of the things, this could open the doors for somebody like you, whether you want to teach flying or cooking or business or motivation or religious things. A lot of people, have their own talent. But somebody like that, you'll be able to tap into a wider market. Let's say something you sell it for 1 lakh, a course that you can automate and you can repeat that once a month or even once a year. This is for illustration only. If it's 1 lakh or $1,000, right? What if you have 1 million customers or students? I am not going to do the math. I want everybody to do 1,000 US dollar value in your own currency, whether it's INR or anything else, times 1 million customers. Whether it's lifetime, yes, I'm waiting for you to do. He's punching the calculator, okay? Mr. Yang, what's the number? You see, it's large, right? You have to flip your phone wider because you get that E. It's not enough. It's a large number. So the possibilities are unlimited. So if we're going to be, I've said this to Brother Red last time, there's a small bank and there's a big bank, and there's a massive bank or mega bank. Which one you want to go after? So hypothetically, if we're going to go, like if we're going to wait for, let's say, with us, not everybody has commission. Let's be clear, from ONPASSIVE, okay? A small portion. It's not even a 5%, I would say, from people who made commission. I mean, let's do the math. Definitely not 10% that have earned commissions. Okay, and not everybody bought the product, which is Connect. Not 100% of us, which was a different approach. Now we need to benefit from the whole thing together. And I don't want anybody to be limited to that path because we could be stuck with that one-time thing. 5% of us are waiting for us. And what is the daily loss? And over time, and the overall loss. We're talking about massive, massive profit, revenue, value is being abandoned just because we're after something. On the long term, you're going to realize, oh, this is not even a big deal. I want you to see the bigger picture, okay? Focus on what's possible next. We're going to a better solution, much more, broader or more unlimited, in fact, but wiser, smarter, obviously, from all of us. And I need you to start thinking about that is what you want to focus on, not be trapped into the past or just one-time thing. We need to think on something more frequent, more repeated, and sooner. Mm-hmm. It's only a matter of principle for me to just say, you know what, we're not gonna move forward until this is solved. But then what happened to the 95% that they're not waiting for this? And what happened to the 5% that who have something? Let's say somebody has $100 commission. Just an example. Why do we have to wait for that? When potentially, what if they made a few thousands? I don't want to expand the numbers. So that 100 becomes irrelevant over time. So it was wiser for us to get unstuck beyond the past so we can go further, ahead in the future. So I hope this helped you. Okay. Absolutely. The mechanics are the last in my mind. Okay.
Yeah.
What matters is the mindset and the bigger scope, or the general strategy. We're definitely in a better position today. You're very welcome. Always good to chat with you.
Thank you, Ash. Thank you very much. Crystal clear now.
And if Gursminder Dillon is going to say, or anyone else is going to tell you, listen, Ash promised me he's going to pay me $1 billion practically next month or whenever, okay? They're lying to you. I did not say that.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ash. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. And back to Mr. Johnson.
I got to keep you on the program. All right, we got 3 more hands. Last call for hands because we were supposed to go 90 minutes. We're going into quite a lot longer. So it's going to be Bob, Ava, Red. And if you got 30 seconds to raise your hand, and then we're calling it an evening. Mr. Bob.
Chris, Robin's hand is up as well. Robin.
I'm Robin. I didn't see your hand. Robin will be the last one then. Bob, go ahead.
All right, thank you, brother Chris. Hello, Mr. Ash. Good to see you.
Hello.
Thank you for coming out again.